told him, Pastor, your wife is here. Your wife is here. So he opened his eyes and called me. Then I answered. I began to ask him, do you want to leave me and these kids and go? That you should not do that. He asked me, where is he? I told him, Boromeo Hospital. Said that I should take him out of this place if I love him, or if I don't want him to die here, I should take him to his doctor at Owerri. As we were going, my husband called me that I should take care of the children and the ministry, that he has built a house for me, that I should not worry, that I should take care of everything, that there are some people called to go quick, that is among them, that his journey is ended. And I began to cry now as a widow, and I began to recollect what I will suffer in future. So I was lamenting and crying. They were holding me that I should not cry. I know my condition, that I should hold myself.
When we get to Federal Medical Center, so time is late. They say they won't attend to us. So the doctor is not around. So one doctor and one nurse came out to come and check what happened. They say, we said that this man have an accident. They say, okay, there is no time. This man is already a dead man. We should take him to mortuary.
We rushed to this St. Eunice clinic and met Dr. Josie, the one we met up there. Then he thoroughly examined him and said he's off. That it's better we remove him and put him to the mortuary.
I was told he was involved in a motor accident at Onitsha. When I examined him, I looked at the chest. There were no respiratory movements. I listened with the stethoscope. There were no breath sounds. I tried to look at the heart, the cardiovascular system. There were no heart sounds, and the patient had no pulse. I looked at the eyes. The pupils were fixed and dilated. I just made an impression right away that the patient was dead and he should be removed to the mortuary.
I don't know what to do again. My heart ran out of me. I was shouting. Hence their village is close to Owerri. I told them, let us run straight to their home and inform his father that his parents is at home. We proceeded to their hometown. Then when we reached there, his father came and joined us.
Then in the night, midnight of that Friday, the wife came here with the dead body. After seeing it, in order to avoid crowd of people, I took him with the wife to the mortuary.
When they brought him in here, he was being brought by the father and the wife. Then there's no life in him, no heartbeat, no any sign of breathingness. They accepted him as a corpse. Then after all those, I checked all around the body and everywhere is so stiff. That was what gave us the strength to start our procedure. When I sent him in to the second room, the last slab.
The mortuary man took our name. We gave him 1,000 naira to continue his work. Then on Saturday, I left here to Onitsha again to bring home the children and the wife and my own first son that is living at Onitsha. I brought all of them home here. As I brought them, we were here sleeping together before the wife cried.
But I began to call upon the name of the Lord. I began to remind God of his promises. And number one, this year, God told me in Isaiah 61 that I shall not experience any violence in my home again, that I shall be called the city of the Lord. So when anything that happens, I will hold God on that word. I say, this is one of the violence, it has come again, and you promised me that I will not experience them again. Why this one? So that is always motivate me to hold God firm so that that violence will disappear from my way. And another verse that always appears to me is Hebrew 11:35. Women receive their dead bodies to life. So the moment I read this place, it always puts force in me to hold God and act. So that night, when I remembered all these things, I said, no, it cannot happen. I must do something to prove God again.
On Saturday, while we were sleeping in the night, the wife of my son, for I took him to the mortuary. He said, the woman said that the husband is disturbing her, that they should carry her to Onitsha for Reverend Bangkit.
After some time, my father-in-law considered, then both of us, he went to them and planned with them. Before I could come, they have already put my husband inside the gasket, and I was with my first son, Victor. So when we reached there, I hid the child somewhere so that he will not see the father, because as he was questioning me, where is my daddy? I told him, your daddy is in the village. When we reached the village, he asked me, where is his daddy? I told him he's at Onitsha. So I was deceiving the little boy, and he was crying. So the moment they put him inside the ambulance, they pushed me. I ran inside the car with the front side with my son and with his brother. So we started coming down to this place. When we reached at the GRA, I saw somebody. I asked them, do you know if Bangkit has come?
Bangkit was here on the 2nd day of December 2001 to commission the Kingdom Life Words Evangelism, which is the evangelistic arm of this great ministry. We put out the advert. We even invited people to come that is going to pray for the sick, and he's going to pray for the Onitsha people. Then we're on the platform around 1 p.m. Bangkit was preaching. Suddenly somebody came to me and they told me that they brought a man with an ambulance, a coffin.
Both of us were sitting together at the same place inside the church. Before an usher quickly ran in and told us there's an emergency. They are trying to bring in a corpse into the church. And we have to run down from the 4th floor down to this place. And coming down here, we met an ambulance car. Already a pastor has already ordered them to go up. And we told the ambulance people to come down here. And I told them, first of all, go and bring the man's wife. I would like to talk with her first. And they now brought her over, and we were just down there at the shade. I was asking her what actually happened.
I felt that the anointing will be so high here, that the anointing will resurrect my husband. That was what I felt before coming down here.
Both